Hello everyone, once again I am making yet again another video. We're going to talk about orchids again and plants and things, so yeah, let's get started. Today specifically I'm going to be talking about the plants that I have in full water culture and semi-water culture. This method has been successful for me for some plants. I am also experimenting with others. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what I have. Um Here's this. It's an Oncidian type orchid. It is drying up now. I barely put water in it. Um I just transferred this one about a week ago. It's got, I see it's got a new root forming there. If it wants to focus, but I doubt it will. Okay. Anyways, it's got a new root forming, new growth. So hopefully this one will take off. Uh, then this little fowl that I got earlier this year, I also just transferred her. She had good roots, so I don't know if she'll do too well. She'll do well, I'm sure. She had really good roots, so no problems there yet. Um, there's that one, and then one that's actually doing something for me is this fowl. It's those generic white fowls that I got for Valentine's Day, and it didn't do anything for me. It was wilting. The leaves were wilting. It was getting leathery and no roots. So what I did is I put her in this vase for, I believe, 2 months. She did nothing, but I'm starting to see roots now. Right there. Yeah, she's got roots. She's putting out roots. Um, yeah, so this one, she's gonna hopefully do well for me. Yeah. There's that one. And this, also this one here. This is a Harlequin, Phalaenopsis harlequin. She had a really good root system when I transferred her. I had her in bark, and the bark meaty was already broken down. It smelled bad, so I took her out and decided to put her in full water culture since she had new growth, a new leaf coming up. She doesn't have any new roots, but hopefully this will help form new roots. I've had her for 2 years now, and she grew a spike this year, but the bud's blasted, so hopefully switching her over might do her good. Another one that I transferred is, it's my Dendrobium nobile. This one completely does nothing for me. Dendrobium nobiles, I don't do well with dendrobiums. They need a dry period, and I don't really know when that is. So this one right now, it dried up. The roots are dried. I watered it for 2 days, dumped the water out, and now I'm just letting it be. I've noticed the eyes rot. They were rotted already before I transferred it into full horticulture. It's got a keiki here, but other than that, I see nothing new. I just kind of let it be. So, and then this fowl I also got for Valentine's Day this year. Actually, this one loves water culture. When I transferred her, she only had these 3 leaves, and they were wilty and leathery, and put her into water culture a month and a half later, she put out two new leaves. And she's got two new leaves. She looks really healthy. And she has a lot of new roots. She loves full water culture. She had no roots at all when I transferred her. She's even got an aerial root, and she just wants to grow. There's more roots along the lines there. If you guys could see. Yeah. This has been one that's done really well for me, and I keep her right on the windowsill and she gets a lot of light. She's still got her spikes on. They're hard, and I don't know. I don't want to break them off or cut them off. I feel like the spikes have a lot of energy that the plant sent up when they put up the spike. So I want that energy to go back into the plant. I don't know if that's how it works, but to me, that's how I see it. The when the spike starts drying up, it seems like all the energy is just going down to the plant, and so far it hasn't done that. So yeah, that's one that's been doing really, really good for me, and I hope potentially all of my plants do as well as that one. Another one that hates me is it's my Encyclia cordillera. The old lady, I would say, because she's just so wrinkly. Those suitables have always been this wrinkly, and I don't seem to get her to really root. She put out these two little growths, but other than that, there's nothing, no roots whatsoever. She does nothing. I transferred her into semi water culture to see if she does anything, but maybe she just doesn't like my environment. But the leaves are still there. The bulbs are still there, just really shrivelly. I don't know. I tried lava rock with this plant. I tried bark. Nothing. So we will see what this one does. And let's see here. Here's an Oncidian types. This is these are, I don't know what they are. These were just experiments that I put in here. They have roots, but no good roots. They're just there. Yeah, the roots are okay. Any suitable on that one, so I let this one dry out here and there for a couple of days, and then put a little bit more water. It's moist because of the glass vase in there, so I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this one as well. It's also an experiment, so hopefully it grows roots. I believe this is an Oncidium Lava Queen, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's still alive. It's not as wrinkly, so we'll see how this one does as well. And another Phalaenopsis that I transferred into full water culture. It had good roots when I transferred her. See, there's green roots there in the water, so hopefully that stimulates new root growth. Some of the roots look like they were cut. My mom inherited this planter. It was given to her, and she said that someone told her to cut off the aerial roots because they were going like crazy and she couldn't stand them. So she cut them up. I told her not to do that. Not to ever do that. So we'll see how this one does. This is my mom's plant, and she allowed me to put it into full water culture, so we'll see. It grew a new leaf before I put her in, so good sign that she's growing, that she's liking it here, so here she is. And then two other plants that are actually in water culture that I test it out. This is not an orchid, but it's a Christmas cactus actually, and it grew roots for me. I don't know if you guys can see it there. Kind of. Sorry guys, it's hard to focus this camera. Anyways, yeah, it's gonna be about a year since it was a cutting that my mom brought home, and I decided to put it into water culture. And it flowered last year. It did flower for the holidays. Very, very pink, deep pink, with white flowers. It's growing. I see new leaves and stuff forming like on the tips that were broken off. Hopefully it blooms again this year. And last but not least, this huge pineapple plant. Honestly, when I put it into water, it only had like the bottom set of leaves that it came on the pineapple, and as they kept rotting, I just kept taking them off from the base, and it grew roots. It grew roots. I didn't think it was gonna work, and then once the heat started coming, summer, it just shot out some leaves. It grew. I like it. I don't really expect fruit or anything like that. I mean, this was just an experiment. Not knowing what to expect, but I like this plant. I have enjoyed to see it grow, to see it do something, it's nice. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it if it keeps getting longer. We get cold weather up here in Northern California once it's winter, and it starts getting warm obviously in spring, so this one won't go outside. It won't like it there unless it's summer, and summer here is almost over. Yeah. So these are my water culture plants, everyone. I'll keep updates on how they do. Some of them are just transferred. Some of them obviously are doing good. Yeah. I like the method. I really do. I can keep up with it. I don't mind it. So my thoughts on that is, yeah, it works for me. I like it. You can see how the roots are doing when they're not in media. You can tell what's going on with the plant fully, and I like that. But I do still enjoy my orchids and regular bark media and in pots, because it's more stable, and it's just, I don't know. I've always done it that way. But anyways, guys, yeah, this is it. Thanks for watching.